Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my 37-week pregnancy update. We are finally, well, my doctor anyways considers me full term at this point. It is safe to deliver baby now. I am so excited. We're getting so close. I don't know how many more of these updates that I'm going to get done. So it's just crazy to think. Like I might be only doing 1 or 2 more, possibly 3 more updates at this point. I don't know. But it's getting so close, so real. It's so crazy. Anyways, today I am exactly 37 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Today I have 20 days left till my due date. I can't believe it. It's so close. It's crazy. Weight gain this week. I actually managed to gain barely anything. So last week I was 166.2 and this week I'm 166.4. So my doctor's going to be really happy about that because she wasn't so happy last week when I went in and had a little bit of a weight jump. So I really haven't been eating like any differently this week than I have in previous weeks. So I don't know. It just is what it is at this point, I guess. So I've gained a total of 40 pounds this pregnancy so far. This week, baby is about 19¼ inches long and about 6¼ pounds. I do have a growth scan this week, so we'll actually see what my baby is measuring. And the growth scans are just like an estimate. With my daughter, they estimated her to be born around 7 pounds and she was 8.5. So I don't really know how accurate these growth scans are. Let me know in the comments, have you guys had a growth scan done and was it accurate when you did have it done? Because my last one was not at all accurate. So baby is the size of Swiss chard, honeydew, romaine lettuce, and for you 90s babies, Doc Marten boots. I'm not even going to comment on the sizing at this point. It just seems so off to me, but there you have it. For symptoms this week, I mean, other than your normal 3rd trimester symptoms, and I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my other updates, but I'm definitely producing colostrum at this point. I wouldn't say that my boobs are leaking, but if I do try to self-express, which I really have not done at this point, but I did notice like some like crust, almost like crusties on my nipples. So I did try to self-express just to see if that's what it was, because I was pretty sure at that point that's what it was. And I can self-express if I wanted to. So I am producing colostrum at this point. And I have been for a few weeks now. Actually, maybe probably over a month at this point, I would say. My Braxton Hicks have ramped up this week. Especially in the mornings, I would say. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm drinking a lot of water and that, you know, dehydration is not adding to the Braxton Hicks. But they are definitely, they're not painful, but I can feel my stomach tightening, like as if I were having a contraction. Obviously nothing regular at this point. They're just Braxton Hicks. But it is a sign that my body is getting ready for labor. My feet do seem to be a tad bit swollen this week. I do stand on them like pretty much all day. So, I mean, that could be partially part of the reasoning there, but they are definitely a little bit swollen. Nothing alarming, but they're swollen. I'm trying to think. I feel like, I felt still having like cramps in my legs occasionally at nighttime. I've also a few times now have experienced, and I wouldn't say it's necessarily heartburn, maybe indigestion. Just like, it feels like it's coming up into my throat. Just a few times I felt like that. Nothing else really that I can think of. I am going weekly to the doctors now. So last week I had my GBS test done and I tested negative for that, so that was good. My doctor did check me while she was in there. I'm not dilated at all, and my cervix is still pretty high, but it was starting to thin. She said that if I'm dilated this week, so I'll go back in 2 days for my 37-week appointment, that she will try to strip my membranes because she does want me to go early. So if I can't like naturally induce labor, I think I'm going to be induced at 39 weeks. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what did you guys try to do to naturally induce labor, if anything? I feel like I tried everything with my daughter except for the castor oil, and my doctor doesn't recommend that, so I probably won't do that at all, so that's just not an option for me. And then also, I'm going for a VBAC, and I did post a video about my birth plan, and being induced definitely is not part of it. So I'm a little on the fence about being induced at 39 weeks. If you have had a VBAC and you were induced, how was your experience? How'd that go for you? Let me know, please, in the comments below. Because I've heard mixed things about it. So, of course, I want the baby to come sooner than later at this point, but I also want, everything to be safe, and I just don't know how I feel about induction. The reason my doctor wants to induce me is because my daughter was 8.5 pounds, and for my VBAC, she wants the baby to be more like 8 pounds or less. She thinks I'll have a better chance. She kind of foresees the same thing happening to me that happened with my daughter if the baby is over 8 pounds, which then would lead to a C-section. So I don't know. I really want to have a VBAC. So at this point, if she thinks inducing me is going to give me a better chance of having a VBAC, I want to listen to what my doctor thinks is best. I will say I also have a doula who they, do not agree on this at all. My doula would prefer for me to go the complete natural route, obviously, and not be induced. She would prefer me to wait till 42 weeks if that was the case. And then there's my doctor who thinks, differently. So I just don't know. I'm torn at this point. I guess we'll see. I have my growth scan, like I said, this week, and we'll see what baby is measuring. I have a feeling that baby is probably already measuring on the bigger side. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Cravings. I've been craving donuts again. Like, I really want a donut. I've just been craving sweets, honestly. Like, I could just eat sweets all day long. I try really hard to limit myself to only one sweet a day, and I usually have it after dinner. So, and I pretty much have stuck to that throughout this entire pregnancy. So, yeah, that's what I'm craving. My sleep has been, it's been as good as it's gonna be at this point. I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm 37 weeks. It is what it is. You gotta pee in the middle of the night. You can't get comfortable. But I really can't complain. I mean, I'm still getting sleep. So I guess that's all that matters. my gender guess this week. So I'm guessing girl this week. It's crazy. I thought I would stick with boy, and now for whatever reason, I think I'm having a girl. I don't know. It's weird. I guessed boy, I think, all the way up until last week at 36 weeks. And I didn't think I would stray from guessing boy, but here we are. I'm guessing girl. I don't know. I just keep going to refer to the baby as a girl. Who knows at this point? It's 50-50, right? My guess this week is girl. Movement. Baby's been moving around like crazy in there. I felt it a few times, like I think it's trying to maybe move down or get into a better birthing position. At this point, I'm, on my birthing ball, rotating my hips, walking like crazy, just trying to help baby get into the right position for birth. That was actually part of the problem with my daughter, is she was just not in a good position. So, I don't know. Best moment of the week has just been spending time with family, honestly. Last night we had my husband's family come over. Tonight my family's coming over. My husband took off one day this week so we could all spend time together. And then I took off. I didn't take off. I just left work early one day so that, again, we could try to spend some family time, just the three of us, before little babe arrives. So that's really just been the best moments of the week. I look forward to my doctor's appointments now too, so that was something that was a good moment this week, even though there was really no super exciting news. Worst moment of the week, just, and I said this last week, just being a business owner is really stressful right now. So it's just, I'll just throw that out there, that if I had to decide what would be the worst moment, it's just dealing with everything that goes along with being a business owner right now and being so far along and pregnant. But honestly, I wasn't too stressed out this past week. So, taking it with a grain of salt here. Miss anything? Honestly, no, not really. I mean, I guess it would be nice to have like a pumpkin or fall beer right now, but it is what it is. I can do without it. So, no, not missing much right now. What are you looking forward to? I am looking forward to little babe. At this point, I am just so excited for little babe. I can't wait to meet this little one. See who's been kicking me. I'm hoping that when I go in for my growth scan this week, they'll do one of the 3D ultrasounds and give me some of those pictures. They did one with my daughter, and she looked exactly like the 3D image. And I think I was I was probably close to 37 weeks, I would say, when they did that with her. And when she was born, she literally looked just like the 3D ultrasound picture. So maybe we'll get to see a glimpse of what this little babe looks like. Other than that, I look forward to my doctor's appointments, which I had already said. And then I'm looking forward to my family coming over tonight, and we're just going to have a fire and hang out. Rings on or off. I have made it this far. They're still on. My hands do not seem to be swollen. I did not happen to get this one off yet. I totally forgot to even try to get that off when I had mentioned it maybe last week. I don't know. But yeah, I probably should take this one off. These ones are still going strong here with these ones. Moody or happy? I have definitely been happier this week. I just trying to push the negative away and focus on the positive. And I know that little babe is going to be here so soon. So it definitely makes things a lot happier around here. So I'll show you my bump. Rings on or off. I have made it this far. They're still on. My hands do not seem to be swollen. I did not happen to get this one off yet. I totally forgot to even try to get that off when I had mentioned it maybe last week. I don't know. But yeah, I probably should take this one off. These ones are still going strong here with these ones. Moody or happy, I have definitely been happier this week. I just trying to push the negative away and focus on the positive. And I know that little babe is going to be here so soon. So it definitely makes things a lot happier around here. So I'll show you my bump. What do you guys think? Does it look like I've dropped at all? I'm going to go ahead and say no. It's very, very uncomfortable to bend down. I don't think I've dropped. I think I've been like this the whole pregnancy. I don't feel like it's any easier to breathe or anything like that. But let me know what you think. There you have it. 37 weeks with this bump now. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button because we are super, super close to meeting little babe at this point. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.